With every new iPad released, the older ones get a little cheaper, and some more people consider them. And today I'll be talking about the iPad Air 4, and hopefully letting you all know if this is a right option for you. Now, just in general, iPads really lean heavily on the whole Apple Pencil side. You don't need to exactly get an Apple Pencil, but you could get an aftermarket one off of Amazon. I have seen my friends use these aftermarket pencils before, and they seem to have loved them. They basically told me that they didn't really see a point in purchasing a Apple Pencil, like an official Apple Pencil. But iPads are mainly used for note-taking or doing homework or looking at PDFs, which I tend to use my iPad a lot for that. My time spent in my math classes in college literally boils down to me just taking notes on there, doing my homework on there as well. I have actually in my most recent class, discrete mathematics, my professor didn't let us turn in anything electronically, or at least that's how he was at the beginning. He kind of started leaning more towards electronic at the end, but I was able to turn in my homework by just printing out everything I wrote down and then handing it to him like that. But on top of that, even more can be done with iPads, like drawing or just playing games, just overall entertainment, surfing the web type stuff. Drawing, I use Procreate for that. I'm not that much of a drawer, but once I learned that Procreate was a thing, I decided to just purchase it. I think it was a couple dollars. I forgot off the top of my head. Genuinely just really fun to draw. The occasional just go onto the app, draw just something that I'm thinking about, and then just be done with it. In the clips that I'm probably playing over the video, you'll see that my background is basically just like a planet with stars behind, which all those I drew myself. And just because it's just fun. It's just fun drawing with the pencil. I tend to not play video games all too often on my iPad. I don't really even use it much for like video streaming or stuff like that. I mainly just use it for school, and that's because the battery life on this iPad is bad. The battery life is genuinely like the worst side of this iPad, on top of the fact that the screen isn't exactly the best. I do wish the screen was slightly higher quality, and I also do wish that the battery was, of course, just could last longer. Now, it could be because this iPad is getting a little on the older side, and which is why the battery is starting to show way more of its age. I do really wish that this iPad had the ability to just survive way longer than just I have to charge it every single day, even if I only use it for like 2 hours. So would I really recommend this sort of iPad? If you're on a very tight budget and you can find one for a really good deal, yes, of course you should go for this. This is definitely going to help you within just like writing notes in class, doing homework all in one device, not having to carry notebooks around and stuff like that. You can download PDFs from certain websites to have all your books in one place as well, which is why in my school bag I honestly don't carry books, don't carry paper. It is just my laptop and my iPad. That is it. But what I would truly recommend is an iPad Pro 3rd generation. It's actually an iPad that I'm personally trying to look into, see if there's like a good deal I can find. I see them going around for around 600-ish on the resale market. Personally, I would probably use the back market to purchase it. This iPad actually has the M1 chip inside, so it's definitely going to be sustained for way longer. It's going to have the AI features that Apple's rolling out, because on the iPad Air 4, since it uses an older iPhone chip, it doesn't get any of those AI features. And battery life is definitely better, screen quality better refresh rate. Has Face ID on it as well, which it's pretty cool to just have like hands off, just like turning it on instead of having to basically have your finger on the side of it every time. As an overall statement, having an iPad for school, definitely a really great investment, simply because, again, note-taking, doing homework on the iPad, downloading PDFs from totally trustable sources. It's all great to have all in one device, to have a pencil, possibly the paper feel screen protector as well. It'll also help with your experience of just simple note taking and all that. Definitely a great investment. Hopefully I'll see if this thing is actually useful as well. Not sure if I'm ever gonna really like use it at all. I do have a laptop that I carry around with me, so I'm probably not gonna use that as much as I would like to. I am honestly just going to just keep writing notes on here. Future me. I just got finished editing the video and I decided like, hey, I'm just gonna use the iPad to edit the entire video, right? It was the worst decision possible. It was super slow, lagged a lot, and just overall it was just terrible experience trying to edit on this. DaVinci Resolve is just really bad when it comes to its optimization. I like using it on my Mac and also my PC, but when it comes to just using it on a weaker device, it is a terrible experience. I would not recommend using DaVinci Resolve. iMovie is definitely the best option to go for an iPad. This is just a super quick video. It's a video that I've been planning on releasing that, I'm not kidding you, last night I saw a rough draft of my script from 2022 and I was like, okay, I've been planning on making this video since 2022. I need to release this. If I don't release it now, it's never coming out. So I hope you all enjoyed the video and thank you.